Welcome to Signal to Alpha, your essential market briefing. I'm Lady Muriel, cutting through the noise to deliver what moves markets today. Let's get you your alpha before the opening bell. Markets are walking a tightrope this Monday morning. The S&P 500 just posted its 15th record high of 2026, climbing 0.84% last week for 6 straight weeks of gains. But here's the catch. Only 22% of S&P names are outperforming the broader index over the past 30 days, a 30-year low in market breadth. The Magnificent Seven are doing the heavy lifting again. That narrow participation should have your risk radar pinging. Oil is holding around $100 per barrel as the Iran conflict enters its third month. Nuclear experts are sounding alarms about ongoing negotiations. The Trump administration is under pressure to close both uranium enrichment and plutonium pathways to nuclear weapons. Jason Brodsky notes Israel has struck Iran's Arak heavy water reactor twice since June 2025. Henry Sokolsky warns Iran has enough plutonium for over 200 nuclear bombs. These talks could reshape energy markets and geopolitical risk premiums significantly. On the economic data front, we're seeing mixed signals. April existing home sales beat expectations at 4.1 million units versus 4 million forecast. But Thursday's retail sales disappointed at 0.5% versus 1.7% consensus. April CPI came in at 3.8% year over year versus 3.3% expected. The jobs report showed 115,000 additions with unemployment at 4.3%. Here's a wild card for your radar. Beef prices are surging. Average prices jumped from $8.70 per pound in March 2025 to $10.08 in March 2026, a 16% spike. The U.S. cattle herd has shrunk to its smallest size in 75 years due to multi-year drought. It takes roughly 2 years to bring cattle to market. This inflationary pressure isn't going away. Redistricting battles are heating up ahead of midterms. Virginia's Supreme Court struck down a Democratic redistricting measure that would have created 4 additional blue districts. Louisiana, Tennessee, Alabama, South Carolina, and Florida are all redrawing maps, with GOP-controlled legislatures moving aggressively to maximize partisan advantage. Finally, keep an eye on China. Trump is preparing for talks with Xi Jinping focused on trade, AI, and Taiwan. But a former Intel official warned that China and Russia pose serious threats to undersea cables carrying 99% of global data and supporting $10 trillion in daily financial transactions. China confirmed testing an advanced cable-cutting actuator capable of slicing armored submarine cables at depths of 3,500 meters. Any disruption would trigger devastating economic chaos across banking, energy markets, and military communications. Bottom line, markets are fragile despite hitting records. Geopolitical risks remain elevated, inflation pressures persist in key sectors, and economic data is sending mixed signals. Trade accordingly. That's your signal to alpha for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's essential market briefing. Trade smart, stay informed. Check us out at capitalcopilot.io.